Hi everyone, welcome back to my travel vlogs. Can you guys guess where I am currently now? So I'm currently in Austin, Texas for the South by Southwest conference, which is 10 days long. So that is officially starting today. I landed last night after many flight delays, but fortunately I got here. I already went to the conference, got my badge. I even got this wristband for a special event today. So I'm super excited to meet someone that I've always wanted to meet if I have the chance. So I will be showing you guys who that is today. And also I checked into this particular co-living space. It's about a 5-minute drive from the conference, about 25 to 30-minute walk. So I'm currently heading out to the conference right now just to kind of scope things out. But before I leave, I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of this particular co-living / co-working space. So this just seems like a regular house in Austin that they've kind of converted into this co-living, co-working space. I believe there are 3 or 4 bedrooms downstairs, but this is kind of like a unique layout of the house where this is the only bedroom on the top floor. So this is where I'm at, and so that's why you could get a pretty good view of the surrounding. So let me give you a quick tour before this bedroom gets super messy. So this is the bedroom that I am staying in. It is very spacious and there is a lot of room. As you can see, they do provide with a closet. There is a working table here where I've set everything up in terms of my laptop and my work and everything. There is a little bit of a seating area over here. There is a mirror and a get ready station. So that's me. And I've just, put all my stuff there. And this is the bed. And it's actually pretty comfy. So I slept in it last night, obviously. And, I had a good night's sleep, pretty, simple, but very comfy. And if you were to look out these windows, so I'm facing the back and there is a small cottage and that is also being kind of rented out at the moment as well. And then it's, I think, looking into someone else's backyard. The reason that I really like co-living spaces and co-working spaces from my previous experience of living in Valencia. So I was there at Sun & Co, which I really enjoyed. So I wanted to try it again. But this is sort of like the in-between an Airbnb and a hotel, I would say, where an Airbnb, you're staying by yourself and you get the convenience of having the whole apartment to yourself. But when it comes to, traveling, you do want to connect with other people, and that kind of sometimes make your whole trip. So what I really enjoyed is that you're sharing the space with others while having your own space. And so there are, a couple of amenities downstairs where you could work. And there's also a shared kitchen and a shared living space where you could just relax and connect with other people. So hopefully I'll be doing that this week. But in the meantime, I am going to head out to the conference and check everything out. So I'm currently walking to the bus stop, but as I'm walking there, I'm seeing all these really interesting and unique homes that I've never seen before back, in Vancouver. Because we're more south, the weather here is a lot warmer, obviously. Apparently the fact is that there are 300 sunny days in Texas throughout the year. So that's a lot, and it's one of the sunniest states in US. But yeah, so I see a lot of cacti, palm trees, a lot of those warmer plantations that we haven't really seen back in Vancouver. It's very familiar in the sense.
Comedy and then everything that's not comedy, and then where do the two overlap? And I thought, why not?
So, comedy, laughter, humor.
Describe why you're saying nerves, because I think the two are different.
Oh, tell me.
Language, or those people see themselves in the language.
So we're currently at the registrant lounge area where, it's the resting area. You can grab some drinks and food as well. We actually have access to 1 free alcoholic drink per day, and I think the non-alcoholic there's no limit. So I'm just gonna look around and see what is there to drink and relax before my next schedule. Oh, it's a lot harder than I thought. It like fluff.
The people that surround you are your reflection of you.
The people that you hire within your organization, they are a reflection and a part of who you are.
So I'm currently at the Hilton Hotel and I'm in back-to-back sessions. So I just finished the first one with Kendra Scott, who I actually never heard of before, but she's made a jewelry brand for herself, and it was a really inspiring speech, and I learned a lot about entrepreneurship and all her tips on how to differentiate yourself. Now I'm going to another session that is about how to make your first $1 million. So I'm really excited to also be part of that feature session and learn some tips as an entrepreneur.
It is to be. Is in her book, your first, for a week, and maybe you start today if you can. If you can remember to do this, at the end of each day, go into your drafts or a journal, wherever you want to keep this.
Okay, so it is currently 5:47. I finished all the sessions that I wanted to go to today. I am now going to like a networking / happy hour event at Capital Factory. I was recommended to check it out because it's like perfect for entrepreneurs and people who are just like starting and getting out with their new business idea. It's kind of crazy how everything is closed off for this conference. It's like a really big event here in Texas. So I'm really excited to be a part of this, and I can't believe it's only day 1 of 10 that I'm going to be here for. Everyone, it's day 2 of the conference. Yesterday was a packed day. I got so much done. I went to 3 conferences, and then I went to network. I went to an after party. I think I left around 9-10 a.m. and got home at midnight. So it was a super packed day. I do realize that you do have to pace yourself because it's such a long conference. So I have to admit, I woke up a little bit rough today. So I decided to take it a little bit easy. I'm just heading to the conference now, and it's 10:30 a.m. Overall, it's been a really good experience so far. Just meeting such diverse people and connecting with everyone, and everyone's so nice and friendly and open. So I think that's great when you are in this sort of environment, and everyone's not in their own like cliques or anything. Everyone's super open and really friendly. So that has been really amazing so far. Looking forward to the day ahead of me today. The weather fluctuates quite a bit. Like yesterday it was highs of 28 degrees. Today highs of 20 degrees. I mean, that's a huge difference. And now I'm kind of cold, and this is basically my warmest clothes that I brought. I do have like a heavy duty jacket, but I think that's a little bit too much. Otherwise, I brought mostly like shorts and t-shirts. But yeah, let's see where this takes us. But overall, this neighborhood is super cute. Like the architecture with the different houses is really unique. Here, let me show you guys. So there's that one. That's more modern. I'm just walking down this street right here. Also, something, like an interesting perspective that I learned while being here is that like car usage and like owning a vehicle is a very like strong opinion in Texas, at least. I don't know if it applies to all of America. And public transit systems are not that great at all. And actually there's a stigma around people using public transit as people who are like, lower income, which I find really surprising because in Vancouver, everyone uses public transit. It's like the most convenient and affordable way to get around. It's like environmentally friendly. So for me, I always like taking public transit when I can. Obviously, that's when the situation is not appropriate, like it's late at night, I'll take Uber. But during the day, I mean, it's a great excuse for me to explore the neighborhood while I take a walk to the next bus stop. On the bus, I could also take a leisurely like tour around the city without like a planned schedule or without like having an Uber go from point A to point B. And overall, it's just I'm a fan of public transit, but I've had some issues with using the app for the Cap Metro here, and nobody, like no local, seems to know how to use it either. So I find that a little bit interesting. But anyways, yeah, just heading to the conference. The sun is out, so yeah, I'm in a great mood today.
talk about building a career online.
As if we're at the fucking concert for the weekend.
That's it! We're people! We're people! Treat us like humans! Thank you very much.
First, you mind if I just check out what you got in there? One Corona, and you don't get to
I'm Conan, the Red, son of Thomas, a microbiologist. Ruth, the estate attorney. I was forged in iron. I've come here to pillage and murder. I must now meet my trial, and then they will know fear.
Imagine there are any countries, except of course for USA.
Good morning, everyone. Today's third day of South by Southwest, and I am heading back to the conference. So I'm just on my daily route to commute to get on the bus. But so far, so good. I mean, I also tried to max out my day yesterday, so I ended up coming home at like 10-11 after leaving at like 10 a.m. So it was a packed day yesterday. I am gonna be honest, I am starting to wear out a little bit, and it's only the third day, so hopefully I could pace myself a little bit better today. And then tomorrow is going to be a slower day. There's not as many conferences that I want to go to, so maybe I'll take it easy tomorrow. But yeah, another beautiful day here. Apologies if I'm only talking to you and filling you in during these daily morning walks. It's just because during the day it's so crazy and hectic and there's a lot of people. It's hard to fill you guys in during the day just because there's so much happening, but I do try to get clips of the events and like the vibe of the conferences and all that, just so you guys can get an idea. Anyways, so yeah, just on my way back, and I'll show you guys what I'm up to later.
Why can't it be my idea that just changes everything? Because that's the way change occurs. Whether it's Facebook, whether it's Philo, whether it's Rocket, whatever it is, it did exist. Then an entrepreneur came in, and then it did exist.
So I just finished a feature session with Mark Cuban and Andrew Collin. I'm sure most of you guys know who Mark Cuban is, but Andrew Collin, he's a co-founder of Facebook. So very inspiring talks from two really big and well-known entrepreneurs. That was at the Hilton Hotel, and now I'm heading to Fairmont because there is like a VR AI exhibition. So I get to try out the different technology and yeah, experience it for myself.
Oh my God, who's everyone else?
Today is day 4th of the conference. I'm starting to lose track. It was really difficult getting up this morning, but today luckily is an easier day. There's more meetups and networking events rather than conference session I need to go to. So far it's been good. It's currently 11:14. I just got to downtown and I dropped by this Porsche full service kind of activation. So just checking it out and then heading to my meetup, but there's a nice little kind of lounge area that you could just relax in. But just here really quickly and heading out.
expensive to vaccinate animals.
No one's responsible for that right now. If you go to a university, maybe you go to a career center, and that one career...
And vice versa. So I just slept with the lights on the entire night.
Today we're very, very excited for a number of reasons.
Yeah,